What's up, nail friends, and welcome to the video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I did Jenny's nails, a glazed donut set. So she came in with her set, and I had to file it down. So I'm just using a carbide bit to do that. I always just file down thin and look for pocket lifting. So that's what I'm going to do here. And then I will try to file away all her lifting with a smaller cone bit. And we'll go in with prep as well. And yeah, so Jenny has the nicest nails in the world. Every time I do her nails, I'm just in love with them. I wish they were mine. She's got long, slender nail beds. They're just so beautiful and so fun to work on. Everything looks good on her. So anyways, I'm just filing down her set. You can see on the corner of her thumb here that there's a little crack. So I'm just gonna file that away, make sure that I get all the lifting away before we move forward. So I'm just using a comb bit to make sure I get any lifting and to debulk these some more, get rid of all that red as well. So I'm just continuing on all the nails using this cone bit. We actually sell this on Nail Throne, so I will link it down below. We're just out of stock right now. We're getting them in again soon for you guys, so I'll just link that in my description box. So I'm just debulking more after I went in with that comb bit, filing them down a little bit more. I'm also gonna shorten these a little bit for her. Now we're going in with prep, just using a cuticle tool from my website, pushing the cuticle skin back. And then I'm going in with a tool here from Get Buff Nails. And this is just to go around the cuticle area. So I'm just gonna go around the one side there. And then I actually reverse the tool on my e-file and go down the other side as well, just to make sure it's nice and even. So that's how they look. And then I am going down that other side now. And so I'll link this in my description box as well. I always use this tool. Then I'm going in with another tool here from Get Buff Nails and a ball bit to go around the skin and smooth it out nice and even. Before we go in and prep, I'm gonna remove all of the dust as well before I add any prep products. So you just see me here prepping her other hand as well. Just like caught a little bit extra on footage to show you guys. So that's what I'm doing here. Okay, so I went ahead and added my primer and my dehydrator, and now I'm just working on one of her hands. So two of the nails were just like completely out of frame. So I'm just showing her middle finger here. I'm going in with Pinkerball Cover. That's one of my favorite colors to go in with. So I'm just applying this and building this up. My video is sped up for you guys because I wanted this to be a little bit shorter. Seems like shorter videos are just doing a little bit better on YouTube right now. So just making sure that I'm not making the videos too long and boring for you guys. So I am just applying this on. I'm gonna build up an apex. I do this on all the nails. It's all the same, everything just this one color. So these core powders don't need clear on top because they are a core powder, so you can build with them. So I'm not gonna go in with glass slippers or anything. Just gonna build with this color, and then we will finish file this color. So just showing you guys this on the thumb as well, pushing that close, pulling off some of that product, blending it down, adding more product where it needs to be. I'm using a size 10 brush from Glitter Balls as well. We should have those back in stock soon. So I look at her nails and I'm just doing some TikToks. So you guys can follow my TikTok. It's at Small Shop Secrets, and I do a lot of fun like videos on there. So anyways, I'm just going back to using that cone bit to file around the cuticle area, debulk the nails, and I'm going to use this to clean under the nails as well. So that's what I'm doing here. And then I will use a hand file to do a lot of my finish filing with. Okay, so now we're gonna go in with our finish filing. I'm using a metal file board here, and I've got 150 file grits on those. Just going in and shaping the free edge, and then I'm going over the whole nail around the cuticle area, thinning the nail out while keeping my apex in place. I'm just gonna do that on all the nails. Okay, so after I have done finish filing with my metal file, I'm actually switching to a regular file board, but I'm using the 240, and I'm just going over the nail to refine it and get rid of a lot of the like deeper scratches. And then we will go in with a buffing block as well to buff, just to make sure there's no deep scratches, because that will kind of ruin the look. Okay, and then I'm going in with my buffing block around the cuticle area, and especially around the underside of the nail to make sure that there's no like pieces of nail sticking up. Yeah, so I'm just gonna do that. Then you're gonna want to remove all the dust before moving forward. And I'm cleaning on the underside of the nail with that comb bit again, just getting rid of that nail that's under there, make sure it's nice and even. So I double check her nails to make sure they're even, and if there's anything I need to refine, I will do that at this point now, making sure that they're all even. Okay, now the glazed donut part. This is the best part. So what you're gonna do is do a top coat on all the nails, just a no wipe top coat. I'm using the Glitter Balls no wipe top coat. Make sure you don't accidentally touch the skin or get it where you don't want it, because that's exactly where the chrome is going to go. So if you touch the skin, it's going to be there and it's going to be annoying. So try to avoid the skin, put this on really even and smooth, and then give it a full cure. Okay, so I gave that a full cure. You're going to want to let it sit for about 1 minute, let it cool down, and then I'm going to grab my chrome and I'm just going to rub that in with my finger, my nice warm finger. I'm just going to rub it in really, really good. The chrome I'm using is a ice white chrome. So you can get that at Beamy Beauty Box. That's the one I was using in this video. So I'm just really, really rubbing that in really, really, really well with my finger. And then I make sure I go around the cuticle area with that as well. Really, really rub this in good. So you're gonna want to like almost buff it in with your finger, like. Okay, then I'm gonna get her to just stick her hand in the light while I do that on the other hand. So I do that so it's almost like I'm second curing that chrome into the top coat, because I only cured my top coat for 1 minute. And I personally like to cure my top coat for 2 minutes. So I'm just curing that while I'm working on the other hand and rubbing that chrome in, and then I will cure this hand as well, even though I did not add anything on top. So I find with chrome, you have to do 2 coats of top coat, or like a barrier of some sort. So you could do a base coat and a top coat, but I do 2 coats of top coat, just so that it doesn't chip, because if you do 1 coat, it will likely chip, because top coat is shiny and then you're trying to put it on top of this shiny surface and it just doesn't sit well like that. So you're gonna want to put it on top like 2 coats, and then it will just last a little longer. That's just how it is. So that's what I'm gonna do. 2 coats of this. Look how pretty it is. So we're gonna, of course, before you go into your top coat, dust brush, get rid of all that dust, because then if you have any dust or chrome left behind, that's going to get into your top coat. So I'm just going to dust this really, really well before going in with my top coat. Do a first thin coat, cure it one minute, and then I'm just going to go right over top of that with a second coat of top coat, and that's it. Okay, after I top coat her nails, I always cure fully, let it sit till it's nice and cool. Then I add my cuticle oil, and then I have my clients wash their hands. So here is how it looks in daylight, outside, and inside light. So pretty. I hope you guys like this video. Give me a thumbs up if you did. I'll see you next time.